Today I want to talk to you about excuses and routine. Distance is not an excuse to be unfaithful. When you're angry, it's not an excuse to be unfaithful. Doubt is not an excuse to be unfaithful. Curiosity is not an excuse to be unfaithful. Being faithful means that you have the desire to love another person unconditionally. Well, that's a whole different ballgame. Let me explain to you an example of routine. The other day it hit me, and I started wondering, how does dating work? When you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, both parties always go above and beyond to make sure they present themselves as the best version that they can to the other partner. For example, the girlfriend will turn around and get up bright and early, shower, do her chores, maybe bake some cookies and put on makeup and get all beautiful and ready to go. That way when the boyfriend shows up and he steps into that household, there's no imperfections. Everything's squared away. The guy's all looking sharp with his clothing from head to toe. He has cologne on. Very attractive. They're both very attractive people to one another. Then one day I looked in the mirror and I said, it's weird. It's weird how marriage ends the boyfriend and girlfriend. Because to most people, marriage equals routine. Shoot, I get home from work, gear down, throw on the most awful clothing combination I can think of. Boyfriend and girlfriends, they say beautiful things to one another. Husband and wife, they just walk past one another. They just like, hey, what's up? Did you go to the bank? Did you pay bills? Boyfriend and girlfriend, they compliment each other. They talk for hours on end. Husband and wife, do you know where the control is? I'm gonna sit down and watch a movie. Wife passes by me. Watch out. I don't want to miss this scene. If I give my wife a hug, it's probably when she least expects it. Boyfriend and girlfriend constantly grab each other gifts to take to one another. Husband and wife only gifted to each other during holidays or special days when someone programmed. So what am I trying to say? Well, if you get married, married equals routine. It becomes a routine. So getting married is the end of boyfriend and girlfriend. And that's the template that goes. And it leads to boredom. So in order for you not to go down that route, you need to make sure that you're constantly reminding each other why you got into the relationship in the first place. Don't fall into the routine. The routine portion of life is a trap. You need to always be spontaneous about things. You need to remember not to change the way you were. You need to remember to stay true to yourself. Love yourself first, and then you can love others. Just because you have children doesn't mean it has to stop. It doesn't. Having children makes it well worth it in a whole different level. So you need to always go on dates, even though you're married. You need to always laugh. You need to be able to have a conversation with one another. If you can't have a conversation with one another openly, then something went wrong and you need to fix it. And if you can't fix it, then you need to shake hands and walk away. You cannot stay in a relationship that doesn't work anymore. You need to make sure that you understand all of this before you proceed forward. And you both need to be mutual about it and understand why things are the way they are. Once you figure that out, I promise you, it'll be a lot easier. Talking to one another is the key to success. And above all, be faithful to yourself. Because if you can't be faithful to yourself and you keep breaking and bending rules and regs, then there's no way that you can be faithful to another person. So make sure you always create the life that you want. Love with a passion, forgive quickly, and above all, never stop.